waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher than my income's breadcrumbs, I've been trying to.
I think one of the best positives that's come out of remote learning is the way that our school is connecting with families through the remote learning platform. Seesaw has helped a lot with that because we're able to get videos of the kids, and we're able to send back voice recordings. And I think that just the fact that we are connecting with our families in a different way than in the past. There's always been a parent and school relationship, but this year I think it's grown and it's more of a trust and a partnership, and I hope that that continues for years to come.
The one positive thing I like about remote learning is I have been forced to learn a lot of technology, so I feel much better about it now.
Hi boys and girls, I'm Miss Brown and I'm a Title I reading teacher, and I was asked to do a short video on what I liked most about online learning. I'd have to say what I like most about online learning is the time I get to spend with all of the kids. I've made videos that they can watch and do short activities with entire classes that I probably wouldn't have had a chance to visit with those kids before. So that's what I like most. I get to send out videos to every student versus I usually work in very small groups. All right, well, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Okay, so one thing that is positive that came out of remote learning is the fact that I can get feedback from each kid individually and not feel they don't have to feel like they are shy or embarrassed on what they ask or anything like that. They can just ask me one-on-one, which is really nice. So yeah, that's what I feel like is a positive outcome of remote learning.
One of the positives I have found from remote learning is getting to see all of my students' creativity. I love seeing what students come up with to make music at home. We don't always have our instruments and other musical items at home that we need for our lessons, so it's great to see what my students come up with and all the fun they're having with their at-home lessons.
I would say there's a lot of positives going on with remote learning right now, but for me, the best positive I would say is that I still get to see my kiddos one-on-one and get to see those little aha moments and those smiles on their faces.
Hi, a positive thing about remote learning is that kids are coming in once a week for one-to-one instruction.
One positive thing about remote learning is the one-on-one time I get to spend with the students, whether it be in a Google Meet or in person.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Nolan, the counselor. My one positive for remote learning is that I'm getting to spend a lot of one-on-one time with you guys, and I'm having so much fun getting to know you all, which I wouldn't get to do as much if we were in regular school. I can't wait to see you soon, and I miss you guys.
The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh.
One thing that's positive about remote learning would be I have learned a lot of new things about technology. I have stepped out of my comfort zone and I have learned about YouTube and embedding codes and things like that, and learning about the Seesaw app. And another thing that I love about remote learning is I have developed relationships with parents and grandparents a little bit faster this year than I usually do because I'm working with them online and seeing them on Google Meets and lots of emails back and forth. So that's been two positive things about remote learning.
One positive thing about remote learning is getting to spend one-on-one time with my students that I normally would not have during a regular class day.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hooper and I teach kindergarten here at North School.
And one of the things I think is really awesome about what is happening right now is the kindergarten iPads. I mean, how fortunate are we to all have iPads for our kiddos to use, and that helps them access their Seesaw account and be able to more independently do their work through Seesaw and listen to their videos and respond to their work. And personally, what I've learned through all of this situation that we're on remote is just getting more confident with different aspects of technology, such as making my own videos and recording them and uploading them and creating my own slides. I mean, it's all a new world for everyone, and we all are in this together, and we're just all learning new things each and every day.
Hi, one positive about remote learning is the collaboration amongst the teachers, and then I really enjoy the one-on-one time I get to spend with the students when they come in.
Hi, this is Mrs. Woodrum, kindergarten teacher at North. And some positive things that I've seen at North is I've seen all of the teachers work together and pushing out packets and doing instructional videos and things like that. But one of the things that I've really seen is how the classroom aides and the cafeteria workers or the cafeteria and recess workers have really been helping out so much. They help us put packets together. They help us do like all those little crafts in the packets or the extra things that we wouldn't have time to do if we didn't have them. So the positive thing that I see is the hard work that's kind of the behind the scenes that the teachers just don't have time to do, but the other workers around the building, they've really stepped up and they've really helped us out. And the packets that you see would not be possible without them. So that's a really positive thing that I've seen going on at North this year.
One positive thing about remote learning this year is the connections we are building with not only students but families also.
Down, hey, I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your hair down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks, it's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled, I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up. Oh.
Hi, North School Tornadoes. This is Miss Reiser, and we've been asked to share a positive about remote learning since we don't get to have you here at school every single day. One of the things that I have really come to enjoy and rely on is the Seesaw app that we are using to communicate with our families. It is wonderful to send out the assignments and schedule assignments and announcements for the students and the families. I also like that the students, as soon as they get done, they're able to send their work right back, and I can look at it and respond to it immediately. I love that I'm getting to see pictures of students working, videos of them doing their lessons, voice recordings of them reading. All of those things are absolutely great positives for this program, and one thing that I can rely on with the remote learning.
One positive thing this year that I've seen with remote learning is the connection that I'm making to parents and the caregivers. My parents and grandparents this year have been amazing. They've been so flexible and supportive of me because things are changing continuously. I'm so appreciative for them, and I feel comfortable reaching out to them for anything. I know that when this year ends, I'm going to be closer to this group of families than I've ever been to another class before. So thank you, parents and grandparents.
One of the positive things about remote learning is the connections we are making with our families. Every day we are in contact with our families through our Seesaw app or email or phone, and it's been so nice to chat with our parents and grandparents who are doing so much for our children with our remote learning. Another positive thing would definitely be the experience with our first grade teachers. Everyone is working together so well and generating all kinds of new ideas, and it's just been so refreshing to work with these ladies and get a new spin and take on things with remote learning.
Hi everybody, my name is Mrs. Dietz. I teach first grade at North School, and during this hectic time of remote learning, I would like to share one positive thing about my classroom. I love using the Seesaw app. It allows me to see my kids and hear them and respond to them and see their work that they post. It's a great way to keep in touch and to get to know their faces and their sweet voices.
One positive that I have seen from remote learning is we purchased the Seesaw app, and we are able to still communicate with students and send videos and talk with them and still form those bonds. And parents are also able to communicate with us. And so it's a lot easier for us to get words out to them.
The one positive thing about remote learning is that we get to connect with our children a different way through Seesaw, and I get to hear their voices and see their videos. I feel like that is a real positive, and especially talking with the parents also. We're connecting with families in a way that we never have before. Another positive for remote learning is that we are working really well as a first grade team, and I enjoy working with my colleagues.
And you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh. And you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh. And you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics. Skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life.
We are amazing in second grade. I want to give a shout out to the North School families. My positive is all about communication, and the successful communication that I've had, it really shows that the parents are engaged with their students' learning, and it provides a great feeling of family and community in our second grade world. So I really appreciate that. You're doing a great job and really helping us grow and succeed. So thank you.
The one positive thing about remote learning is the connection I have with the parents. I've had more phone calls and emails and texts sent through this remote learning than I have in 10 years of teaching.
Hi, this is Miss Evans. I'm brand new to the second grade team this year, so a positive for me about remote learning is the fact that I get to sit down and collaborate with my second grade team and bounce ideas off of them before I service the students or to better service the students. So my positive is that I get to collaborate with my amazing second grade team.
One positive thing about remote learning is how impressive my second graders have gotten with using the Seesaw app. They upload their work themselves, take pictures themselves, send videos themselves, and I am also learning lots of new technology tricks with remote learning.
A few positives of remote learning is that I really enjoy hearing the student responses on Seesaw when they're answering my questions during our morning meeting greeting. And I have absolutely loved getting to meet with my students one-on-one throughout the day.
One positive of remote learning is that I still have a connection with my students through Seesaw, being able to see their videos and respond back and forth, and still have Google Meets and be able to do some fun activities with them through there so they can see their classmates and I can still make that connection with them.
And my purpose, is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine. Oh. but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, I know it's hard, no it's hard.
One of the positive things about e-learning and the way we're doing our library is the fact that I now have a connection with a lot of the parents and grandparents. It's fun to get the feedback from the students and their comments, which are funny and heartwarming. And it's just nice to see everyone reading at home. I never had that before. I never knew if anyone was reading at home. And now they are, and they know who I am, which is fun.
Learning is, in all my years of teaching, I've only done small groups, and being able to have students in a one-on-one setting has just been amazing. I'm being able to customize what I do every single day, and it best fits their needs.
The one positive thing about remote learning is that our kindergartners are getting to use this program called Seesaw. And it's a way for them to show their work by using tools on Seesaw. It's an app, and they can use tools on there to answer questions. They can take a picture and upload their work. And it's a really cool, fun way for them to show what they've been learning about at home.
One of the positive things I have enjoyed with e-learning is the collaboration time and stuff with the teachers that I have now. I get to work with them more one-on-one, and I also enjoy being here in the library with Mrs. Rare and videotaping some of the favorite library books that she has. I know the kids have enjoyed them, and we've had a really good time doing that.
One positive thing about remote learning is the encouraging words that you get from parents.
The one positive thing that I have learned through the COVID is that you never know when a student is going to come in and surprise you with something that touches your heart more than they'll ever know.
One of the positive things that I have enjoyed learning through the remote learning is seeing all the teachers working behind the scenes and collaborating and coming together as a team.
I love how the staff is working together to put together the packets, and I love seeing the kids on Google Meets.
The one positive thing I see with remote learning is that parents are more involved in their children's education.
But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey.